I'm getting a big kick out of all of these 28-year-old hipsters walking around acting like they invented pot. Please. Now, I looked around the room before I came out here, and there are definitely some old stoners in the room. I see you. I know you may not want to self-identify except for this group, thank you. It's like, Jesus Christ, kids. We did this shit when it was illegal, right? I mean, good God, nowadays you go to the dispensary, it's like you're at the flippin' Apple store. I mean, when you think about it, isn't it really just a matter of time before Apple gets into the cannabis business? Yeah. I mean, can't you see it now? The iBomb 12. The iPod 6. And for us oldies, the iBowl 4. Yes, which we still have. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. And, you know, over in the corner, they'd have the Genius Bar where all the 65-year-olds would be lined up trying to figure out how to use those oil pens. And I'd be right there with them. But, you know, it's funny, when I was a kid, I was scoring from some degenerate from the public high school in the parking lot behind McDonald's. Remember? I mean, that's where we did business in the 70s, I have to admit. And in those days, we didn't know a gram from an ounce. I mean, we were idiots. And we used to measure the old-fashioned way. Some of you will remember, with our fingers, right? Remember when you could get that 3-finger bag? Or if you had a job, you might be able to afford the 5-finger bag. And if you were smart, you got a dealer who was a little chubby. Right? And in those days too, I mean the quality, we are so spoiled today with the quality of cannabis in this state, in this country. I mean, back in those days, your typical 3-finger bag was 2 fingers of some really crappy Mexican shake, right, with some seeds and stems, and then that 3rd finger was literally dirt. It was like you could just shake the baggie and there'd be like a little layer of dirt at the bottom. I mean, and in those days too, I mean, I was a teenager, we were so paranoid, we thought everybody was after us. And my first husband used to say, just because we're paranoid doesn't mean they're not after us. So think about that for a minute. Yeah. Now, when I was young, I used to smoke pot to feel good. Now I needed just not to feel bad. Anybody with me on that? I mean, I am loving it into my aches and pains. I mean, I gotta wake and bake every morning with the sativa to get my ass out of bed, right? And then I'm semi-retired, so I can do this. And then I, you know, kind of hybrid my way through the day. You with me, right? And then about 4 or 5 o'clock, we start to indica down, right? Set the stage, and then I just top it all off with a cannabis PM. Boom, ready to go. I mean, that is an old stoner maintenance habit, let me tell you. Now, at this point, I'm a big fan of statistics, so I'd like to take a little bit of a, there, for someone else. I want to take a little bit of a survey. Just by a show of hands, how many people in the room under the age of 50? Oh, this is scary. Are you people over 50 looking at this? You're surrounded. Okay, fine. I want you youngsters to know that I have been smoking pot longer than you've been alive. Thank you. That's worthy of a little shameless applause. And I'm going to share with you how I have justified that all these years. I have what I call the functioning scale. Some of you may be familiar with it. The way I look at it, I function at this level, right? Most people function at this level. So I figure I have to give myself a little bit of a handicap so others just have a fighting chance. That's fair enough, isn't it? All right, we're going to move on from there. I want to share with you a little bit about my family. I have my daughter, my biological daughter is 29 years old. I have 3 stepchildren. My story's kind of interesting. I've been married twice. That's not the interesting part. The interesting part is that I've also been widowed twice. I know the chances of that, right? Now, I know what you might be thinking. I swear I had nothing to do with it. Or I don't know, maybe I did. Just saying, you might want to keep laughing at my jokes. Yeah. Now, I don't want want you to get the wrong idea about me. It's not that I can't keep a man. I just can't keep a man alive. And listen, I don't have to marry them either. I have 3, well, as of last week, 4 ex-boyfriends that have all kicked the bucket. I know. I mean, it's getting so bad that I have girlfriends that are trying to fix me up with guys that dumped them. That's where the odds are, yeah. So, yeah, 2 dead husbands. You can imagine how that goes over on the first date, right? Woo. That's a mighty aphrodisiac. Yeah. Sir, do you know what an aphrodisiac is? Of course you do. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be condescending. That means talking to people. Yeah. So there I was, back out of the dating scene, and I'm gonna tell you, it is flippin' brutal out there for women of a certain age, which sadly is my age. So I decided to check out the online dating scene. I signed up for that Match.com, you know, that site where everybody's profile picture is about 10 years old, including mine. Oh, and that other one for mature singles, Our Time. Oh, Jesus, what a shit show. I mean, literally, they should call it Out of Time. Yeah. So I want to dig into this online dating thing a little bit, and I kind of want to, now I am guessing that there are some couples here tonight that met online, right? That's how we do it nowadays. Yes, there's one now. I'm willing to admit it, thank you. And I might even guess that somebody might be on a first date here with somebody that they met online. I've been to a couple of those here. Excuse me, dry. So. Second show that we back on. Okay, so I want to just, I think that what I'm getting at is a lot of older men, when they build their profile, they don't really understand how important this profile picture is, right ladies? And some of you are not putting your best foot forward, I gotta tell you. So I'm gonna share a few things with you that kind of make me swipe left when I'm on a dating site. The first one, and this is very big here in Michigan, this is the profile photo that is taken in head to toe camouflage. Right? We've all seen it. I mean, my first thought is, what the fuck are you hiding from? And so often, that photo is accompanied by the offering of the fish. Right, ladies? Why is everybody trying to give us a trout? And I don't know if you guys are into this, but you don't have to wear camouflage to fish. Just saying. The other one is the guys that are just so proud of that 8-point buck that they snagged, right? And little do they know, it's 8 inches we're looking for, not 8 points. Right? Another one I love is when a guy posts a group photo as his profile picture, right? Now, usually it's like his golfing foursome or his hunting buddies. But now I gotta go on some kind of frickin' Where's Waldo journey to figure out which one you are. And ladies, I know you will agree with me, it is never the one we hoped. Always a third ugly from the left. Another one that I get a big kick out of, and this is very popular among men over 60 for some reason, this is the classic shirtless profile photo. Oh my God. Generally taken in front of the bathroom mirror so that I can see what your entire life looks like. I mean, listen, dude. Unless that photo was taken on the deck of your 80-foot yacht, you just need to cover all that shit up, please. Yeah, it's sad, thank you. And you know, I did not grow up in the generation of dick pics. And some of you older folks will understand where I'm going with this. I mean, in my day, if you wanted to send a dick pic to a woman, I mean, the first thing you had to do was get your camera out, right? This was before iPhones. And then you had to kind of try to find a way to take a flattering picture of that, right? And then you'd march over to CVS, right? Drop off that photo for the one-night turnaround developing, and the chances were pretty damn good that the person that checked you out was also the person that developed your film. So we didn't really do that much. I mean, I had 3 dick pics in my life, and they were all after I was 60, and I gotta tell you, 2 of them scared the shit out of me. Needless to say, there was no second date. Yeah. And so, before I go, I'm just going to share one more with you. I don't know what it is with all of these 42-year-old men walking around trying to hit on 60-year-old women. Anybody else are experiencing that? I mean, I don't get it. I had this one guy, super cute, an artist, all tattooed, not at all my type, but I thought, I'll chat with him a little bit. And so at one point I said to him, you know, dude, you're really cute, but honestly, I'm old enough to be your mother. As it turned out, I was 2 years older than his mother. And then he said to me what these guys always say, oh honey, age is just a number. I said, we'll see how you like that number when you're 66 and I'm 88. Try that number on. I mean, at one point I said to this guy, do you have some kind of Mrs. Robinson fantasy? He had no fucking idea what I was talking about. Jesus Christ. All right, we ready to get this show going?